Hello, people. You ever think the truth that you live is probably just someone else's lie? That's kind of what it is. Everyone lying to you, telling you they'll do this and they'll do that. Vote for me and I'll do this for you. Vote for me and I'll do that for you. Just letting you think that if you vote, that you have a say in what goes on in society. When in reality, they're going to do whatever the fuck they want anyway. So you're living in their lie. And they've lied to you and told you need a identification to know who you are. Don't you know who you are? Do you really need an identification? I don't. I know who I am. I don't even like playing their ID game. They force me to get one, and I have to use it here and there. But I don't need the ID. I don't need the lie. I know who I am. I know where I'm going, and I know what I'm doing. The reality of life and the result of government and religion is about to become everybody's reality. Because you got the Pope all getting the world ready for their world religion. You got England and U.S. It's all crazy, folks. It's going to get crazy, I think. I don't know why. And y'all just keep living the lie that's been created for you by these motherfuckers who don't give a rat's ass about you. But that's alright. And because I lie to myself too and say that I'm ready for it, although I'm not. And neither are any of you. You're too comfortable in your existence of the way you're living already, because if you weren't comfortable, you would have already changed it. If that makes any fucking sense. If you don't like something, you change it. If you don't change it, and you don't like it, you just become complacent to it. You just keep playing along and doing what you're told to do, living the slave life, living for them, and they got you thinking you're living for you. Yeah, they give you a little bit here and there, just to keep you nibbling at the carrot, keep you going looking for the dollar that doesn't exist. How are you all going to survive when they shut down the power grid? It's not too far off, people, so you better be getting it figured out. I really think. I've been pretty spot on. I usually don't try to make no predictions, but I've been alive a long time and I've watched a long time, and now I'm old enough, I figure I'm wise enough that I can see the writing on the wall, even beyond the smoke screens. I've been watching what's going on for a long time, and I've seen it coming. And I've seen it coming because people don't care. You put your lives in the hands of the government. There's no other way that it can be explained. Everyone depends on the government for one thing or another. And because you don't want to be accountable for yourselves. And it's time that you all become accountable for yourselves and take it upon yourself to quit serving the government. The government is there to serve your purpose. You're not here to serve the purpose of government. All you military people out there killing in the name of government, you need to just come home, tell them to fuck off. We got our own families to worry about, our own realities to live and to serve. We don't need to serve government in the interest of the bankers. What we need is peace, not division. Peace and solitude. Everybody just needs to go into court and plead not guilty every one of their cases. Every one, people. That's just, it don't matter what the police write you a ticket for. It don't matter what it is. Plead not guilty. The rest of us are jurors. We got your back. We're done with government, people. Share the video. Get it out. Get the word out. Just go in and plead not guilty and have the jurors excuse the charges. I'm not saying get rid of all the charges. There are some people that do need locked up, folks, but you know damn good and well all these victimless crimes, people getting locked up for smoking pot or driving 5 miles an hour over the speed limit because they can't afford to pay the state and don't want to pay the state anyway. The driver's license, it's a scam. They're making millions and millions and millions and probably trillions of dollars on that driver's license. Probably, yeah, they're trillions. It's trillions, definitely. And you're allowing it to happen by playing their game. Quit buying a driver's license. You don't need one. You only get one because they say you have to have one. It ain't because you want one. Show your dissidence. Become a civilian, not a citizen. Just become a non-belligerent civilian. Abiding within the continental USA. That's how I classify myself as an aboder of the USA. It's where I live. The corporation is not my government. I'm non-belligerent, and I don't want to fight them. But I don't want to support them in their endeavor either. And I don't know how any of you can want to support such a corrupt regime. I mean, look at the history of the Clintons and the Bushes and the murder past that follow. All the strange suicides. It's beyond comprehension how you people allow what goes on to go on, because you're all part of it. I mean, that makes you all part of the problem, see, in a sense, because you're not doing anything about it. You don't know if what they portray on their propaganda box is truth or lie. They're full of shit. They don't want you to know anything. They want you so confused on your reality that you become just docile and dependent on them. They're taking cursive away from the writing in the schools, because cursive makes you use your mind a little bit to connect the letters and the dots, because everybody's cursive is a little different. So it really expanded the innovation of your brain for your recognition of letters and stuff, and they're doing away with it. So now all you're seeing is computer shit and fucking go to the mall fucking on a Sunday afternoon one day, and you'll see what I mean. I was in the mall and early Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. They didn't open till 11 on a Sunday, but there was about 100 people in there, and there wasn't a one of them except for a few 4 or 5-year-old kids that were running around out of control with their parents. Not really out of control, but they were out of the immediate area of their parents, and their parents are over there on a fucking cell phone, staying attached to society, afraid to let go of what the government's given. But I'll tell you what, man, I see the United States hit China. I'm telling you that. In my own observation and what I've looked at, and I've been watching it going down, as soon as China devalued their yuan, the United States struck 2 days in a row. And then after that, our economy dropped again in the Dow. Who cares what the Dow? I don't care. But 2 days in a row for one of the biggest drops. I should look up that video or that article in the newspaper and read it, but I don't want to. You can look that up yourself. It's on Economic Times. I read some good shit too, but I don't want to read. I just want to tell you people that the court is where it's at. The Founding Fathers set them courts up as our protection to be able to repeal the unwanted laws the civilians didn't want to participate in. And if you look into the history of driving and traveling, it's two different things. It really is. It's just like they've hidden from you that the power companies are ours. We own the power companies. They're ours. That's why they killed Muammar Gaddafi, because he was liberating the South African country, teaching them how to be dependent upon gold and their resources, their natural resources, and the people were really prosperous. It's hard to comprehend the turnaround of the country in 45, 50 years, 60 years. That Muammar Gaddafi was in control of Libya, but you do the research yourself. Don't listen to what you were told and why we were in there. Do a little research and find out for yourself. It's amazing what you were lied to believe. That's what I call it. They lie to believe. They lie to you. It's a lie to believe. And that's how they want you to adjust your life, is to lead the lie that they're impressing on your mind to be truth. And as long as y'all just keep doing that, things will run smooth for them. But when you figure out that you're your own free people and they've only tricked you into bondage and slavery, you don't think you're free, go out and shoot you a deer out there because you're hungry and see what happens. Go out there and catch you a fish out of the sea that they fucking polluted and see what happens. No, one of you dumb motherfuckers will go in there and be on jury duty and find one of your fellow Americans guilty for trying to fucking survive. One of your fellow human beings. It don't matter what it is, man. The race war stops here, people. It don't matter. It is the fucking corporate government in the courts against the people in the courts. It's always been that way. And the courts is where we can settle it, because it is our tool and it was designed in our favor. We just got to put it to work for us the way it was designed to be fucking work. Go in there and find the human beings not guilty of anything that's human, unless they are trespassing upon the rights, the property, the liberty, which includes freedom, of anybody else. Individual else. They haven't committed a crime. So why are you extorting them? Why are you fucking going into the courts and gonna find them guilty? People, stop fucking going into the courts and pleading guilty to these judges, man. I don't know how else to explain it to you. You don't get no more time if you are found guilty anyway. You got to take a little bit of time to take care of it, but you don't get no more time. They offer you a plea bargain and make it sound like it's some kind of a fucking deal, and you refuse the plea bargain and take it to court, and when you're found guilty, if that fucking dumb jury up there is pathetic enough to put an American in jail and incarcerate him for attempting to survive and provide subsistence for 5 or 6 welfare case people, then there's something wrong with that jury anyway. As long as you're not hurting nobody, why are you preying on all your fellow citizens and civilians? I don't get it. Why would you want to further empower this corporation, people? They fucking sell these prisons, these privately owned prisons. They sell them to their own fucking family members to run, to imprison us. They got us in the banking system. They got us in the prison system. America's got more prisoners than the fucking entire world. Combined, probably. I know it is more than the top 3 fucking combined. I can't do the math all right now, and I don't want to. I got so much shit running in my brain all the time from what I discover, because I do a lot of fucking research, and it's just scary on what you see and how things are rolling in this lie that you live every day for them and their profits. And you just continue to do it. Every one of you are guilty of enabling this machine and willing it into existence by going into the courts and just continually pleading guilty to everything they fucking claim you've done, man. Jesus Christ, are they gonna fucking ban toilet paper and then charge you for not wiping your ass? Fuck, people. For goddamn real. What's next? You farted in public, so we're gonna charge you for that? Okay, $5, I farted in public. Jesus Christ. Here, bend over, stick your dick in my ass without Vaseline, please. Good Mr. Government. Okay, I'm getting rude now. I don't understand, people. It's all out there in black and white. So all you got to do is look around, open your eyes, pay attention with your eyes, listen to what you're hearing, and research everything that you're told instead of just consider some fucking hillbilly hippie dude is a conspirator. I don't think I'm a conspirator at all, to tell you the truth. I just want to know what the truth is out there, and I don't trust anyone, so I do my own research. That's why I got all these old fucking books. That's why I got my books open and read them, because I want to know what was said back then and how things were back then, because history repeats itself, and I see it repeating itself from the decline and fall of the Roman Empire to the King George III from the 5th and Elizabeth and the United States history and Freemasons and fucking Illuminati and the fucking Romans and the fucking Greeks and Enoch and fuck, people. It's crazy, I'm telling you. It's fucking crazy, but when you read the books of what was really history and you see what's going on today, it makes you really understand that you live in a prison. Even me right now, I'm imprisoned in my own house because I dare not go and take care of business that I should be taking care of, because should I get caught driving or traveling to work or wherever, I'm subject to face the wrath of this corporate government, see, and I will have not done a goddamn thing wrong to a person. I got a fucking fillet knife in my truck, but I will not use it, and I fucking will even tell them fucking police, you know, it's not gonna come to that, but we need to band up, people, man up against government, fucking grow a set of fucking balls, a fucking set of brains, and fucking start our petition against the governments and the courts through independent appearance. When you go into court, fucking go in there with your attitude of true justice, which is not the just us system to where we are the ones being persecuted, but the justice system. See, there's two different systems, and as it's fucking working for them right now, and they have everyone fucking hoodwinked, it's a just us to where it's just us. We're the ones. If you don't see a cop in there, you don't see a judge in there. It's fucked up, people, and we allow it to happen by not showing our dissidence. Every one of you need to show your dissidence. I mean, every time you got a ticket in court, take it in and plead not guilty and demand a fucking jury. And then you tell the people in the jury, man, you tell everybody, hey, don't forget you're going to be on jury duty. That's what you need to start doing, people. Tell everybody, hey, don't forget you're going to be on jury duty. Not guilty, no victim, not guilty, no crime. No victim, not guilty. No victim, no crime. Not guilty. And tell that to everyone you know. Fuck the corporate government, man. Fuck them judges. They got no power over anybody. They're just fucking clowns and gowns, people. I'm telling you, it's unreal to see people just bow down. You don't have to be disrespectful to them, but you don't have to bow down to them either. I'm real serious about thinking, telling motherfucker, depending on where the court is, that he is a clown in a gown. Doing my follow-up research and figuring out what that fucking 3 steps is that he's setting up there above us, because that's what they do. They set 3 steps above us, and there's a fucking... I ran across it somewhere, and there's a fucking reason that they are setting up there above us, and it's all has to do with Illuminati or something. I can't really remember. And you can go into court and stand certain ways, and they fucking can read your body language and know where you're at in society too, because other people know how to go in and stand it in front of the judges. And believe that or not, I've read it, and I have noticed that judges go up there and treat some people totally different than they treat other. I don't know what the gestures are going on, but I've sat in court, fucking thousands of court cases, and I've seen a judge just totally fucking ream someone for fucking something stupid, for spitting on the sidewalk or something, just totally ream someone out. Next guy got up there and fucking crashed into something, was fucking drunk, so he fucking was probably drunk, so he ran and came back later, and it could be damn near pardoned, you know, something. It's a just us system. Y'all need to wake up and get this message out, because it's been going on long enough. The oppression and depression that government causes, government, religion, man, depression, all the way. You got to be your own God. You got to find God yourself. Do your own research and bottom out in the truth of where He is, because He's in your heart and He's in your head, folks. It's you. You are God. Quit living the lie they fucking put out there for you. Do your own research. Find your own self in your own way, in your own life. Be who you are. Be who you want to be. That's who you're meant to be. There's something out there, and there's somebody out there who will see what I'm talking about and will be inspired by the words I say, just as they are with Daniel Pratt and Bill Bundy. There's some classy people out there. 45, Mudbuster, too. You guys, y'all have good stuff to say, but we're not getting the message out somehow. I'm not having the metrics, more. The list goes on. But somehow, in some way, we're not getting the message out to the people that really need to hear it. Doggy 7, I don't know what to say. He don't even fucking present shit to him, and he acts like he don't exist anyway. But I guess that's what money does to you folks. Makes you live the lie. I don't have much, but what I have is mine. Don't come and try to take it from me. And if you do, you sure in the fuck don't want me to have any inclination at all that something might be going on, because the end results would be a lot different than if I was to be caught totally by surprise, you know? And that's what's going to happen when the government does their takeovers. They're just going to catch us all totally by surprise. They'll fucking kick in one door here and one door there and just start getting rid of the fucking potential hostiles one at a time. Maybe not even one at a time, maybe 10 or 20. They'll hit 20 houses in a night. Fucking 10 armed gangs, you know, just start with the most severe and start taking them down. And then you'll end up with these little pockets of resistance here and there throughout the fucking country, trying to maintain their existence. That's why I say you gotta have your dry stored food and a means of water. You gotta research into digging a hole and fucking getting water out of a hole. And plastic and rocks and things like that. Oh, folks. I just hope that y'all are able to adapt to the outage of, I consider an EMP could probably be going off here soon in the near future. I don't know why, because the governments are just about had it with the people being able to expedite their transfer of information from this wonderful fucking internet here. They fucking pick apart the scams the government tries on that fucking box over there. I don't remember last time my fucking propaganda TV was on. Except grandma every once in a while turns it on to the granddaughter and lets her watch it. I try to cohort her into doing something else, but she always watches a little bit of her cartoons anyway, kind of crazy shit, but alright. I'm just letting y'all know you gotta get a little accountability to your actions and start manning up and standing up for yourself in that court system that was handed down to us by the founding fathers as our protection against the tyranny and oppression caused by government. We've just been letting them use it their way, and they have imprisoned us, at the same time empowering them to imprison us more, people. And it's all due to the ignorance of all of the people and the government hoodwinking them in the courts, thinking that the courts were there to provide justice. And it provides just us with a means of cash for just them. Fuck, come on, wake up. You just plead guilty, you go in and you pay your tickets, and they make trillions of dollars a year. They don't even have to extort you from 90% of it, because y'all just willfully go in there and fucking pay them. Stop pleading. Refuse. Fall out of their system. Deny it. No. Fuck people. The court system. Jam them. Quit pleading. Take it to the box. We're all the jury. We can control this court system that was set up for us. So all we got to do is use it. And the sooner you get the message out and we all start applying it, the better off it's going to be. It don't matter if this Jade Helm happens or what. We need to start fucking delivering the account and accepting the accountability of ourselves in the court. This is our country, people. And that's where we're lacking there of keeping it ours, is by the failure to participate in the lowest form of government, which is the court. And that's our fucking form of government, see? You need to learn how to fucking participate in the court system and fucking go in there and tell the fucking judge not guilty. No, he didn't fucking stand up for the human race. You didn't tell that judge if he wants to fucking mouth off you for finding they're not guilty over anything that the corporation calls guilty. Explain him to justify his self-existence against all moral conscience and reality of fucking locking a man up for going down and getting a gallon of milk. Come on, people. For real? Don't you see? It's all crazy like that. Anyway, my son's girlfriend's here to pick my son up, so I'm going to end the video right there, and I'll go ahead and make one later. Hi, Tiffany. Peace out, people.